Good morning, sunshine. What's up, my buttercups? Here I am again, Miss Lomnick, teaching you something from the table again today. But first, I need to ask you, have you listened to the read aloud of the Napping House again today? If not, you need to stop right now and listen to it again from yesterday. And parents, the reasons why, or the reason, there's lots of reasons why kids need to reread and rehear stories. And I know it drives us nuts, okay? I do. But when they listen to the same story multiple times, it allows them to get deeper meanings of the book and be able to make connections between themselves and the book, as well as between different books. So it's real important to talk about that when you're reading things. Help them make those connections. I got that information off of scholastic.com. I just want to give you a little more. Children learn through repetition. It helps them to pick up vocabulary quicker from repeated readings. They encounter the same words and they're able to transfer those words into new meanings in different text. It helps with vocabulary and word recognition, pattern and rhythm, fluency, comprehension, and confidence. So those are just some of the reasons why we need to be rereading those favorite books to them. It helps. It really does. It's not just to drive us crazy as adults. And as children, we did the same thing. So, today, the first thing I want to do is to put the objects in order from the Napping House, and I want you to do it too from largest to smallest. So the first object would be the bed. The next would be the granny. Make sure you go left to right. Then the child, the dog, the cat, the mouse, and the flea. Okay, so we've done that from largest to smallest. Now can you do from smallest to largest? Okay, after you tried that, I have a little bag like right here. I'm going to put all of the characters in a bag and kind of shake them up and see if you can pull out the largest object in the bag. So the largest object would be the bed. Alright, what's next? Then it would be the granny. And then I'm going to reach in and I'm going to see if I can find the next one. The child. What do you think would come next? The dog. And guess what? If you pull the wrong one, put it back in the bag. So if I feel and I think that's the next one and you know it's not, put it back in the bag and retry. So that's one way. Now, another thing we can do with the Napping House's characters are positional words. Put the dog under the granny. Put the dog on top of the granny. Put the dog beside the granny. Put the dog beneath the granny. Use different words that mean the same thing so that children can hear that new vocabulary being used and how it's being used. So that's one way to do that. Now, one more thing I want to show you right quick before I go today is I have made some number cards. This is pulling math into reading. So, I would have my child put them in order. 1, what comes after 1? 2, there's 2, then 3, then number 4, and then number 5, number 6, and number 7. And you could do this on the floor where there's a lot more room. And what you would do is put the objects in order in the way they came or the way they happened in the story. So, like the bed came first, that would go under the number 1. The granny came next, she would go under number 2. The child was number 3, he was 3rd. So, there are a couple different ways to use the characters that we talked about yesterday from the same read aloud that we did yesterday. I hope you enjoyed this, and I sure do love and miss all of you, and I hope that you're finding these very useful and helpful at home during this time. Stay safe.